Hello, everybody. We have about 10 minutes before we officially start class. So welcome yourselves on your mat. Go ahead and prepare. If you have a candle, light it up and sit with having your props near you. As I prepare, I will share a few things. But as you prepare, take some deep breaths. Let your body begin to already relax, setting your intention for your practice. This is where we prepare the base, so that we have this base within us to interact with our loved ones, with the world, and within ourselves. So welcome. I put the date for those people that log in at the real time that class is going on live. Either way, these classes have the power to support you. They are designed with you in mind so that there is no particular time or space. You can practice these most of the yoga therapy classes during the day. As you want to go to sleep, prepare for nighttime, you best practice with the chair yoga classes because they include a much longer yoga nidra session in there, preparing you for relaxation and sleep. But these yoga therapy classes are active, so keep that in mind. Okay. All right. I'm using the oil Breathe from doTERRA. I am very much passionate about doTERRA essential oils because it's a very, very large company. It's very integrous, and they have actually a third company that verifies and checks the quality of the oils. So as you prepare, maybe use the restroom ahead of time, sit up and prepare. Just like behind me, I have my bolster blanket, blocks. I have my straps somewhere behind my blocks. We will use them. I'm gonna have a diffuser in the corner, so I'm gonna drop a few drops in the diffuser to get the air cleaned out. And over the weekend, I cleaned our garage. I have a blower, and I cleaned the garage, and so all the dust in my throat, it's kind of irritated my throat. So I'm using a lot of Breathe. I apply my chest and throat, also on my feet. So if you don't have this blend, maybe you have peppermint. All right. I'm going to also type my cell phone number here for your reference if you need much support during the class, if you have any questions, if you just want to check in. Excuse me. My throat is still irritated from the weekend. All right. So I think that's it, and I'm going to type in. I know Devin wants to know which oil I diffuse. If you need me, please text my cell phone because the monitor is too far away from me, so I don't check the monitor, the text part of the class, but I will definitely check my cell phone several times to see if you are texting. Okay. All right. We will be engaging in some standing poses today, as well as some floor work. Always monitor poses, modify them according to your own level. Okay. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever it is that you are here with me, with us, I should say. Go ahead and prepare yourself a comfortable seated posture. That means just that, really comfortable. If your backs are tender and you have a hard time sitting straight up, well, then just sit more your own style of seated posture. And it'll take a minute. It'll take a few times for you to get into the habit, for the back muscles to build up and get stronger as you go, as well as your abdominals. So I want to welcome you. I want to ask you to please take a few breaths to welcome yourselves to your mats. It is a very, very important choice. It's a big deal for you to have disciplined yourself to make the choice and make it happen and to be here on your yoga mat. It is very, very important that you give yourself credit for this. Oftentimes we feel as if we are not doing enough, and that always has a backfire. It works against us. So we have to be very cautious about that and give ourselves the personal credit for our actions. This morning, I want to refrain from saying morning, afternoon, because my students watch and practice these classes at different times of the day. Sometimes it's the middle of the night, you're having a hard time sleeping, maybe, or you just want to stay up just because. So anyway, I'm refraining, rewind. So when you are here this morning, or this, here I go again, give yourself credit for disciplining. Discipline is very, very important. This session, this yoga class is designed, and I call it yoga for action or yoga of action. meaning that karma yoga is, according to yoga thought or the yoga history, philosophy, the background, yoga thought, however you want to put it, it is kind of has many different schools, many different styles of yoga, and we can be active in many different styles of yoga, many different disciplines of yoga. And so when we talk about yoga of action, we're talking about the karma yoga. Two people that you can think about is Gandhi, the great Gandhi, who brought India to its independence through karma yoga. Also Carl Jung, the contemporary psychologist who brought got his discipline that he created about philosophy of psychology of us, based from the belly of yoga, karma yoga. So what is karma yoga? It is taking action towards a cause, a mission, a dharmic way of living. That means living a life of service, taking steps towards it. And we all know self-care is the foundation of setting a life of mission. Okay, so a yoga of action means every day you wake up with an intention of serving a certain population, humankind, animal kingdom, vegetations and trees and whatnot. But there is always a population that really calls our hearts to action. So what population is it for you? Who do you wish to serve? I want to ask you to contemplate these questions. Meanwhile, practicing your yoga, it is an action. So discipline is important in karma yoga. Also, giving yourself credit and being observant of that which you are doing. Okay? We don't want to just go through the motions. This is your heartfelt, the light of the heart, serving the Divine Mother. So I talk about Divine Mother oftentimes in classes, and I thought to perhaps read a paragraph. I was reading this priceless book yesterday, and I can show you you can take a screenshot of the cover in a minute of the book, but it's a paragraph or two from Dr. David Frawley, who I study with, and his precious wife, the Yogini, it's a book by her. She talks about the goddess, the Divine Mother, who we come from, and the energy that we go back to. She holds the life and our death in her palms, in her belly. Our destiny, our lives are all. So another word for the Divine Mother is life, nature, that universal consciousness, the feminine aspects, the feminine energy, the goddess, the deva, and anyhow, it's a vast discussion in philosophy. We could talk about it for days, but this morning I'd like to ask you to first of all take 3 deep breaths, thank yourselves, give yourselves, pat yourselves on the back for making time for your yoga practice. Huge deal, big deal. Feel relieved, feel relaxed, feel loved. Begin to feel connected, feel present. And I want to acknowledge those people that just texted me. Good morning. That's right, Marsha. Let the day begin. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Ginny. So thank you for sending me a kiss. I know the sun, so cute on the emoji on. Good morning. So happy to see you from Tulsa. And Aggie just texted she won't be able to be in class. And let me see here. Let me send her a link of class just now, and I will be right back. But meanwhile, please be patient with me. Let me go ahead and take a moment and send her the link of this class this morning. so that she can practice yoga with us. Meanwhile, think about what ways you are wanting to serve yourself, and what population are you wanting to serve. It's some of you serve your families. Some of you have certain families that you serve and support. And good morning, Barb. I'm so glad. I wonder if you're going to check in with me this morning. All right, enough talk, right? I'm just like rambling on. I send the link to Aggie. If you get stuck, you always can text or call. Sometimes I don't have the link uploaded that day for that class. If you miss it in the morning, you may practice later. Just give me a text and I'll forward you the link. So as you breathe in and out, hold your heart. I'm going to read you a paragraph or so from Dr. Frawley's Forward to Shambhavi Yogini's book on yogic secrets of the goddess, okay, of the dark goddess. The dark doesn't mean like evilish. It's referring to space. You look up at the stars at night, you're looking out towards the sky, and it's all dark. It's space. It's not spooky. It's just space and all the glitter, the diamonds of the stars. So Divine Mother holds space for us, holds all of us, all of life, all the world in her belly. I'm talking about yogic thought. And so each and every one of us, no matter what religion, what faith, what belief system we come from, yoga embodies all of us. No one is excluded. So each and every one of us, men, women, can and must, through our yoga practice, feel her energy through our bones, through our cells, our pores of our body, breathing her love and light and her energy. So Dr. Frawley puts it this way: the goddess or Divine Mother, with capital D and M like Divine Mother, holds the key to the spiritual regeneration of humanity in this ecological age. Without reconnecting to the deeper feminine energy of the universe, we are unlikely to solve our current global crisis that is based to a great extent upon ignoring the divine presence of the goddess in nature and in ourselves. Do you agree? Of the various aspects of the goddess, it is her dark form that carry the key to her secrets and her power. Her connections to the earth, the night, fertility, mystery, magic, and transformation. It has been our inability to understand her dark forms and integrate them in our religious and social orders, which has led us to ignore the goddess and even to become afraid of her saving grace that is the real power of inner growth and enlightenment of awareness. My humble words, my impression of the Divine Mother is for us to be still and to feel silence and stillness. The dark behind the forehead where there is no thoughts, where we can observe and be and feel sitting in bliss, sitting in blissful ways, experiencing her deep, deep stillness where we can hear the insight and her wisdom through our bones. Most of us are afraid to be still, to sit and just to be with ourselves. We'll do anything not to go there. Or if we sit, we want to be guided with someone to guide us, to listen to music or, have someone to talk us through this. Oftentimes we don't take the time to just sit. So in simple form, because we're all innocent, right? We all have misunderstandings and we all are not so sure and clear about the goddess, the nature, the stillness, the energy that we all come from. Oftentimes we think about it, we want to solve our lives through this. So as I invite you to go within yourself for just like a minute or two, just be here, maybe even hold your heart, because her light, her love is everywhere through you. The currents we feel as women, men create that space, to protect that space, to be held, for women to feel the currents through them, through us. So men and women both, we must join her in her silence, in her dark, empty, vast stillness and silence, so that we can experience our own true essence and receive nurturing from her. So allow this to be the foundation of how you can begin on the journey of your karma yoga, or yoga of karma, yoga of action. Making a phone call, serving a cause, working with your hands, mind, breath, heart, taking actions towards serving another population, another person. A deliberate, conscious action. So now hands to heart in a prayer pose. Breathe deeply. You breathe into your belly. Feel her stillness, expanding you beyond your mind, beyond your bodies. Feeling that force shining through you, calling you to be here now. All is well right now. How about a deep, slow, long inhalation together? Exhale with a slow, long exhalation. You can sigh with a ah. One more time. Inhale. Release and let go with a ha. Now let's chant the Om together. This is saluting her, honoring her. Ready? Inhale, breathe into your belly. Namaste. Deeply bow to yourself, your heart, the Divine Mother, and your soul. So glad we're here together. Welcome to talk about a direct, innate experience without any philosophy. It's a direct connection. So I hope you feel the calm, the peace, the light, the love. And from here, let us go ahead and come on up on our feet. And when you come on your feet, make sure your mats are become clear. We can actually have our mats quite close, set up and spread out by close to a wall on one side. You need a lot of space around you, but also I'm going to use the wall at some point just to feel supported. You may have your blocks ready. You can put your blocks. Yes, I'm going to put my bolster here. We will use our bolsters. No worries if you don't have your props yet. You can practice all these poses with me, even without. So here's where my wall is, and here's my wall is. So if you have a couch nearby, a chair, that'll do as well. So let me just check and make sure. All right, so everybody, I think is supported so far. We are going to stand in the middle of our mats. So if this is the mat, you stand in the very middle of it. place your feet in a way that they are parallel, so the outside of your feet. As you stand here, begin to shift your weight to the right and left foot. Take some deep breaths, some shoulder rolls, and then lift one heel off the floor. Switch to the other foot, lift the heel. So bring your calves, legs, muscles into action. Inhale the other leg, and then switch again. We want to wake up the toes, the feet, the calves, the thighs, and our abdomen. Each time you exhale, you squeeze your abdomen, lift your belly. So welcome, welcome. Don't you forget, your bodies are very precious. If you force your body, it's going to get mad at you, right? Have you had that happen to you? If somebody forces you to do something, you'd be like, oh, I'll get back out on later, subconsciously, right? So stand up with your whole body attentive. Inhale, think about earth. And exhale, think about your whole spine and the energy through the crown. Inhale, exhale. And with your next inhalation, let's go ahead and do our tree pose already. And so the tree pose is we're going to pretend and feel as if we are a tree. Think about what kind of a tree you would be. Balance on your right foot. As you slowly lift the other foot, lift the knee. And so you can do the tree pose in many ways. You can be here. You can grab that foot, place it in your upper inner thigh. So your foot presses into the thigh. So there's action there. And then you reach the arms above your head, hugging the ears. You can go here. Or if this is a lot, you can, or, you just like you keep losing balance and it's not, you're not ready to go that deep yet. If you got knee issues or whatever, honor it, honor the body, and put your heel inside the heel. This is tree, balancing mostly on that right leg. Or put your foot inside the knee, but not yanking into the knee. The abdominals are supposed to be active. Or you can just lift the foot up in the air like this. All right? Whatever you do, just feel your tree. Hug your ears, reach the arms overhead, breathe, breathe, hug the ears, inhale, and then exhale, release, let's walk in place, feel your body, find your mountain pose, which is just standing there with your body attentive. When you're ready, balance on the left foot and proceed to do your tree, the other side, any version of yourself. And if your slacks are slippery, forget it, because if your foot keeps sliding down, so your foot here is really pressing into your inner thighs. Inner thighs are really active. The foot that you're standing on is super, super aligned and active. Soft gaze, breathing attentively, waking yourselves up in all kinds of ways. And remember, no judgments. And when you're ready, put that foot flat on the floor, marching in place. Forgive and be appreciative towards your body, no matter what you were able to do. Step your feet out wide evenly now. So you now, easy cheesy, right? These are all feeling good. We're waking up, feeling playful, thinking about what kind of tree we are. Is that playful or what? So you go here. When you put your stance, make sure you're stable. If your legs are too wide open and you are just like, that's it, I want to stay here and I can do this, but you're not stable, so decrease the stance and hear me out. The more loving you are towards the body, the more benefit, the better you feel through the day. Now, turn your right toes out, even an inch towards the outside of the mat. And then slide the back heel out. Notice how my chest is still looking forward at the monitor outside of my mat. And then, so from here, take the right hand on your thigh. So both feet are just as active. Both legs are just as active, the whole spine, right? Now slide your right hand down, so feel those quadriceps really active. See how my chest is remaining towards the monitor, so I'm not turning towards my right leg, okay? So do this, is slide down. Can you put that foot on your shin bone, not the knee, on the shin bone, put a lot of weight. As you press into the front foot, balancing on the back leg, reaching the other arm up, shoulders are both back, shoulder blades are on your back. Now you notice a whole bunch of other muscles that you hadn't noticed 5 minutes ago. Enjoy it. Super active abdomen. Breathe deeply. Exhale. Now bend your right knee. Slide the right hand down on the floor or inside of the foot. Do you see how I'm just guiding my bottom leg out and reach both arms out? You can look up if you want to. Just whatever you do is don't drop your head. Lift the head up, open. Feel your abdominals active, okay? Now we're going to come up. Keep the legs just as you are. I know, right? Bend the front leg. Turn, look at your right hand. Deep breath here. And exhale, drop your arms. Straighten the leg. Turn your right toes in. Turn your left toes out. You with me? Now you're going to adjust your feet. Make sure you're super comfy. Shoulders back. Slide the left hand down. Squeeze those thighs. Keep them active the whole time we do these. Yeah, inner thighs are felt and you're really conscious about your abdominals being active. Reaching both arms. Breathe here. Feel the Divine Mother's energy through you. Nature flowing through your lungs, through every cell of your body. Hold, hold. Bend your front knee. Bring the front arm inside your toe. Your fingers are touching the floor. Arms are like airplane wings. Lift the chest, lift the head, breathe. Abdominals are super active. Inhale, exhale. Keep the legs just as they are. Lift up through the other arm. Reach up, open your arms. Turn, look at your front hand. Bend your front leg more. Press into the back of the back foot more. Stay. Drop the arms, straighten the leg, heel toe in a whole bunch of times. Put your feet in a parallel way. Mountain pose. Now forward fold, bending. So if you want to bend, don't go around in the back. So stay here and then fold, move your behind back. Fold, fold, fold. When you can't go drop anymore, grab the opposite elbow. Drop the whole spine. Keep the legs straight. Drop the head. I know, right? It's like after 25 years of yoga practice daily, my hamstrings are tight. I think that's my anatomy. So listen to your body. Be grateful where you are. Just let go of your head, neck, spine. If your backs are tender, and you can't, it's not available to stay here, bend your knees and then release. Make sure your knees are not knocking. Keep those knees apart a little bit. Release, let go. And then hands on your knees, come on up, all the way up. Squeeze your buttocks. Turn towards a wall. All right, and then we're going to find the mountain pose again, okay? As you exhale, fold from your hips. Go keep the spine tall. Put your fingers against the wall. I'm going to step back a few inches so that I can create an L shape with my body. Is everybody with me? Am I going too fast? You best let me know, okay? Hug your ears. Hug your ears. So breathing in, feet, feeling your spine, feeling the ground, spread your toes, squeeze those thighs. Exhale, lift your tailbone up, lift your belly button, and reach the shoulders back towards your hips. Breathe here. You are in an L shape. Keep feeling it. Move your hips side to side if you need, and then you find yourself in the L. You can lower your fingers down the wall a little bit. Do that again. One more breath. Excellent. Bend your knees. Walk your hands to the floor and go sit on your sit bones, cross your legs, and face me so that you can sit here and process all the poses that we were just practicing. Close your eyes. It's a standing posture, graduating to the floor in a cross-legged way, but your spine is just as tall. Maybe take a step back with each hip. Now cup your palms. These are sequences designed by Master BKS Iyengar, the father of yoga poses. So stay here and breathe. Take your attention to the spot between the eyebrows and just drop behind the thoughts. Feel the sensations in the body. Relax your jawbones. Let go of all judgments and comments. Very, very good. Excellent. Open your eyes, please. Now we're going to practice the hero pose virasana. So a block will be handy. What you want to do is sit on your sit bones with your shins alongside you. So what we want to do, I know, Janice, you need some blankets under your ankles. Those pretty blankets you got, put some blankets under your feet. Like what you can do is set up blankets like that. Any blanket you have at the house, I am sure will be fine. And then use a second blanket for under your ankles. So I'm going to put it this way. These are options. When you sit, you go here, you sit on your knees. The second blanket is under your ankles. This is probably the most comfortable for most of you. The block in any length or height or whatever, you can go straddle over, put your sit bones on the block, and then this is it. But then you can actually touch the muscles on your calves, okay? You want to feel a stretch in your quadriceps. You want the back to be tall. So if you sit like this, you probably need 2 blocks, okay? But for me, I think I want to practice it without anything because my room is carpeted, so it's already cushioned. And I like to just go sit, bring myself on all fours. And then I'm going to take my calves, roll them out, tops of the feet on the floor, and I'm going to go put my sit bones directly on the floor so that I can feel my quadriceps stretch. The other way, I wasn't able to feel. I'm not flexible, but I don't have knee issues or feet issues or anything like that. And your toes have to turn towards your hips. If your toes are going out, like birds turning out, that's not good. That is not healthy. You're going to cause issues for your ankles and knees, and you don't want that. So make sure you sit here, tops of the feet on the floor, take your shins out, turn the flesh of your calves out, go sit on your sit bones, and just sit here. Put your hands on your knees, shoulder blades back. Take 5 deep breaths. This is very, very healthy for your joints and for your spine. It's moving the energy, the agni, the fire. It's not like a burning fire. It's heated energy. The pitta, the agni is generating from legs up to the upper back and the upper body. Upper body is moving it back. It's detoxing your knees, ankles, and every joint in your feet. The shoulders are rolled back. Stay here for 2 more deep breaths. Very good. Open your eyes, lift up. Put your big toes together. Open your knees wide and slide your arms. Keep your behinds moving towards your heels. Walk your hands away. Put your forehead on the floor in your child pose. 5 breaths here. Stay here actively so that you can really feel the abdominals, moving the hips back, feel the side muscles, strengthening arms, strengthening. Breathe here. And exhale, move your hips side to side. The next inhalation, walk your hands towards your knees, press yourselves up, take a deep breath or two. And then we're going to sit cross-legged. And if you want a blanket block, you want to sit on your bolsters, that's fine. Take a step back with each hip, sit cross-legged. And in a minute, we're going to need our straps. If you don't have it, that's okay. But if you do have it nearby, bring it. And for right now, as you sit cross-legged, tall, interlace your fingers, turn your palms out. This is what we're going to do with the arms above the head, okay? Or you can reach up and then interlace your fingers, turn your palms up. Wiggle your shoulders until the shoulders maybe are behind the ears. You're hugging your ears. So breathing in, feel your sit bones on the floor, pressing the legs down. Exhale, squeeze the abdomen, lift your belly, the chest, the arms, the shoulders are down, and the head is being hugged. Breathe. Don't just stay here holding your breath. You want to breathe and really now build a fire in your belly. It will help you get going with whatever. So there's a project, you want to reach out and help a cause, whatever you need to do, steady, helping your Dharma, living your mission, yoga of karma, moving forwards towards that which you want, that you must. One more breath. And then when you're ready, release slowly. As you put your hands on your knees, close your eyes. Take a couple of deep breaths. Whatever you do, make sure your lower backs are nice and tall, rounding the lower back. Excellent. So good. Please open your eyes. As you come up, now this is when we're going to use our strap. But hey, you may be just so flexible, you don't even need a strap. Goodness, for me, even with the strap, I feel so tight. Okay, I'm going to turn sideways so that, or maybe even turn behind you so that you can see what we're going to do. So you can actually sit in a cross-legged way or sit on your heels. So feet, knees together like that, feet and knees together. You sit here like this in a hero pose, a different version. Then you get your strap. You give the strap to one hand. Well, let me go do this side so you can see. Reach up. Then all you did is, so you got it? You sit here in a hero pose, comfortably or cross-legged. All you did is give the strap to one hand, lift that arm up, sit nice and tall. Take the, and then bend the elbow. So all you do is bend the elbow. So the elbow is towards your head, okay? And you're not yanking on the head. The other hand is going to go, I gotta keep moving. I'm gonna make sure that you see what I'm doing, okay? Reach out, and then this arm is gonna go back, and then elbow bends. See how far back towards my left side my fingers are? Bending this knee, and then I look for the strap. Find the strap and keep moving the upper fingers towards your lower, and lower fingers moving towards your upper, and stay here like that. Okay? You may be so flexible, you don't need the strap. You can just clasp a couple of fingers. But what really matters is that you feel without judgment and comment in the proper alignment. You don't have a strap, just keep your hands right there and just keep moving the fingers towards each other. It'll do. It'll be just fine. Breathe deeply wherever you are. Be grateful. It don't matter, okay? Karma action is not supposed to be accompanied with guilt, shame, judgments, or comments. It's like the comments gotta just go out and play. Tell you that conscious mind, just go play. Breathe deeply. One more breath, huh? Keep those abdominal muscles tight, 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 tight. Lift the rib cage and then squeeze the rib muscles tight, tight, tight. And release out of that. And some shoulder rolls. Baby, gentle shoulder rolls. So good. All right, who is here needing? Okay, then we're going to do the second side in just a moment. But make sure you kind of massage, like that, stretch, maybe hug yourself would be a good one around the back, okay? Second side, you remember how we did it, right? Sit in a perfect hero, give the strap to the other arm, reach up, both arms, both sides are different, bend that elbow, take the arm behind you and look for the strap and begin to enjoy the side. Oh, that stretch is so nice on my upper arm. Breathe. Back of my upper arm, your triceps are so good. The shoulder that's stretching feels really nice. And some of you have had shoulder surgery. I have a partial tear in one of my own rotator cuff muscles on this side, and this causes me zero pain. So you have to pay attention to that. You can do this posture just a little bit, 10% of it, You can just, no strap, no strenuous way of doing, just do a little bit of this pose. Like just reach those fingers towards each other, hold, or maybe if this arm go this way, it's good. But if you bend the elbow, it hurts, just go here and hold it. Do what you can, little by little, and then your body will allow you. It will trust you so you can go and do the full pose. So enjoy your breath. Enjoy your life right now. Feel alive and present. When you're ready, release the side. Notice how far the fingers are, just to kind of gauge. We're done with the strap for right now. We'll use them again. Shoulder rolls, maybe hugs. Good job. Now we're going to grab our bolsters. Barb, if you don't have a bolster at home, just get any big pillow, okay? There's a video on there. Those my new people, check out the introductory videos I made for you, demonstrating the props and what we'll need. And anyway, so put your bolsters like across your mats. This one's going to be so good. So we are going to go sit in front of the bolster. Or you know what? Why do I want to go that way? I could just turn away from the bolster, right? It's like, duh. Okay, so sit on the floor. Watch me the whole time and enjoy me, because some of you do some dangerous stuff when you don't know exactly what I'm talking about. So the safest way, this is what we want to do. You press the elbows all the way on the bolster. Go put your head on the floor, shoulder blades on the floor. You with me? And then you straighten those legs and reach the arms above your head. Go here. This should feel amazing to everybody. If your backs are tender, you can keep those abdominals and butt muscles really active, as well as your rib muscles, and enjoy that openness. Or you can bend one knee, or you can bend both knees. But if you can, and it feels nice, just straighten both legs, arms above your head. Just relax here. Let the gravity and Mother Earth, let the Divine Mother flow through your arms, under your arms. Let the Divine Mother just work through you. Open yourself up to receiving this energy of love and light, stillness, silence, this vastness. And the breath is a vehicle to move the energy of the goddess through you. Her energy is everywhere. It's us learning to connect with it, life herself. Take a deep breath of release. Let us go ahead and bend our knees one by one. Bring your arms alongside you. You can put your palms on the bolster and your pillow, or just rest your arms alongside you. Breathe deeply here. Just allow yourself to enjoy breathing in and out. And now we're going to lift one foot at a time. You can hug your knees into your chest, roll side to side, or just rock yourselves. Good job. Rotate your ankles, flex and point your feet. And then give your lower back a good, yummy stretch. Make sure that you can still breathe easily, that your shoulders are not shrugging, you're not clenching your teeth together. That you can breathe easily. If you need to open your legs and squeeze the knees into the chest, let the belly be free, that's okay. All right, so attend to your body. And then when you're ready, my lovely friends, go ahead and push the bolster out of the way. Put your lower backs on the floor. Cross your legs over the bolster. And then reach the arms above your head. And just rest here now. So legs are crossed over the bolster. If it's not okay with your knees, change the cross of your legs. Or just don't cross your legs. Put your feet flat on the bolster. Okay? So this is how we learn forgiveness. Forgive your body for not being able to do what you wanted to do right now. But she will. He will one day soon. You got to be patient and content and forgiving. So if you need to eventually forgive something big within yourself, this is a good start. Learn to forgive your body as you go. Relax your face. Take 3 deep breaths here. By the way, everybody, this Wednesday at 10:45, shortly after our morning class, we have Miss Rebecca Thompson, our own very personal stylist, hosts presenting and holding a cabbie fashion community building session. So I'm going to send invites. I should have sent the invitations already, but the email I received from her got lost in the shuffle. But I will send the invite today. But pencil, mark your calendars for this Wednesday. We get to see each other via Zoom. So enjoy, look forward to that. I hope to see you. Tell your friends to join us too. It'll give them a chance to get a feel for our yoga community. So bring your hands, touch your thighs, windshield wiper, like roll the knees side to side. Please move slowly. This is to release your knees and your backs. Free massage. Roll on your lower back. Tap a couple of more times. Stay here for another moment. And then when you're ready, roll to the side. Press up into a tabletop. And turn towards your bolsters. Put your bolsters off to the side. We want to enjoy a downward facing dog. How we're going to do it is put your hands mat width apart. Curl the toes under. Curl the tailbone. Lift the knees into the downward dog. Any variation of your down dog is perfect. Any variation. Press into your fingers. Fan out your fingers. Press into your palms. Your elbows need to turn toward the outside of your mat. Press into your pinky. Follow the line all the way to your tailbone. Lift the tailbone up. Press your heels to the floor.
And you can also lift one leg up. You can do the other, switching, any version. You can have your feet wide open, as wide as your mat, or you can have both feet together. Whatever you do is good. Align your body perfectly. Hands and feet are aligned. Drop your head, hug your ears between your arms. And when you're ready, slowly bring your knees to the floor, push your hips back, sit up on your hero pose. Now we want to set up for our Shavasana, but before we do, one more posture, the shoulder stand. Shoulder stand. You gotta be, we'll do the shoulder stand Wednesday. Let's just do a bridge today, because we will for sure do it Wednesday. Shoulder stand needs a lot of prep to do it in a therapeutic way. So I don't want to do it right now. So we will do the bridge. You roll down, bring yourselves on your backs, roll your shoulders down, keep the upper arms on the floor, press into your feet, squeeze your butt, lift up. As you lift up, tighten the glutes and the abdomen, lift. Create a stretch in your neck, but be super careful not to just lean on your head and neck. That's a no-no. Your legs got to hold you up, okay? Squeeze your butt, lift up, and let your hips, legs hold you. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale. Make a bridge from your spine. Lift the chest, lift the heart. Keep the eyes open, jaw bones relaxed, gazing towards your heart. Inhale, press into your feet. Exhale, squeeze your thighs and reach your thighs away from your head, from your chest. Inhale and exhale, couple of more breaths. Lift those heels off the floor, undo your shoulders, bring your upper backs down, middle back, lower back. Just relax here. Put your thumbs inside of the thigh bones, right where your hips meet, inside the crease of your hips, which is the hip joint where your legs meet your lower abdomen, either side of your pubic area. Press into the muscles and just breathe here. Push the thigh bone away. Let's put it that way. Feels so nice to breathe. This puts you in to your neutral spine. And that's magic happens. Press your thighs away. Lift your belly. Hold. Actually, you don't have to lift the belly. It just happens. Biceps, triceps are really active. Maybe another breath or two. Excellent job. Rub your abdomen, let go. Now roll over to one side, press yourselves up. Come on up to a seated pose. And the Shavasana I want to help you build today is lie on your backs with a bolster under your legs, or maybe not, or maybe so, depending on, first of all, if you have your props or not. But a wonderful way also to experience Shavasana is just nothing under your body. Try it. You can sit up with bolsters under your body, under your legs, padding under your head. You can go flat on your back, just flat on your back. Just like that. And be still. Or slip a blanket only under your head, just a thin padding under your head. Second version. Or go put a blanket or a bolster under your knees, roll it up with your thighs like that, or replace it with a bolster. And so put your sandbags, if you have a sandbag, under on your thighs or your belly. And then I will guide you into your Shavasana. So I'm giving everybody a minute or two to sit up. And Shavasana is indeed considered the most important yoga posture. So now that you have taken action on your yoga mat towards your own cause, your own intention to become healthy, to become motivated, to become very much conscious of the energy of life herself, the Divine Mother, the feminine energy, the universal energy, which embodies love, patience, grace, forgiveness, gentleness, contribution, service, peace, fairness, towards ourselves and nature and all life forms, being in harmony with all that, wanting the best for everybody, not just for ourselves. So with that intention in your heart, with the light burning, the flame of that blue, dark blue light of the flame, the blue part of the flame burning in your heart, the desire, the love, the deep love, the deep blue light and love of that desire of wanting to be one with the universe, harmony with all life. You dedicated your practice to that, allowing that love and light, the Divine Mother, to awaken the deepest desire to, first of all, not only be your own best advocate, your own unconditional loving mother within you, towards your body, mind, but also your soul being victorious within you, guiding the way, holding the light, the lamp, as you go turning towards the little curves on your path, on your journey, serving, living your Dharma, yoga of action, working towards the cause to bring peace and harmony among all of us, the whole community in the whole country, the whole world, wanting the best for everyone. No judgments, no prejudice, no meanness. Moving from dark to light, from unreal to the real. Now rest, nothing to do. Become that space. Just watch, observe with all your beingness. Become empty. Be still. And allow the Divine Mother to flow through you. The breath is the tool that you can embody her energy through the breath. You can cleanse yourself from all resistance and thinking with each exhalation. You can let go of all unbalance within you, all tension within you. So use your breath to be with this right now, to be with this experience. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Open your heart. Surrender to your heart. Surrender to the breath. Surrender to the Divine Mother. Let her guide you. Let her guide your steps. Let her heal you. Let her nurture you. Relax. Surrender to her love. Surrender to her light. Be still and know that she is here. Be still and know that you are being held by her loving light. Ask her to heal you. Feel her love penetrate deeply in your cellular level. Let your heart open to yourself. Fill your heart with her love, with her nurturing, the compassion that you feel for yourself as her innocent child. Feel yourself in her womb, safe and protected. It's relaxing being here. Know that all is well and that you are safe, that you are enough, that there is nothing within you that cannot be healed, that you are good enough. With your next inhalation, begin to move your feet, move your fingers, move your legs and bring your knees one by one gently into your chest. And hug yourselves and rock yourselves side to side very gently. And slowly roll over to your right side, giving your heart a much needed break, your stomach on the left side. Relax here. Cuddle up in a fetal position, eyes closed. Just breathe. Just breathe here. As you rest on the right side, allow yourself to once again connect to Mother, to the Divine Mother. Take a few moments to really cuddle up and become super, super comfortable. And be still and notice how comfortable your body is. Notice how relaxed your body is. If you notice any tension, breathe into that area and relax. Now, in this moment, feel surrounded with love and light. See yourselves held in this beautiful energy of unconditional love. Now, feel confident and comfortable and open to hand over any insecurities, unworthiness, any anxiety, hopelessness, overwhelm, all confusion over to Mother. Let her hold for you. Let her diffuse them. Let her replace them within you with nurturing, peace, and unconditional love. Let her soothe you in the knowing that you don't need to know all the answers right now. It's okay not to know. It's okay not to be perfect. It's okay. Everything is okay. Take a nice, deep, slow, long inhalation. Exhale, roll yourselves back on your backs and roll over to your left side and curl up into a fetal position on the left side now. On your left side, curl up into a fetal position. Make sure that you make yourself super, super comfortable. As you become super comfortable, hug your head facing the floor, chin curled in, knees into your belly, feet and legs and hips and knees, everything relaxed. Melting on the left side, eyes closed, giving your livers a break. Now, as you relax on the left side, feel yourself once again held in her womb, the amniotic fluid, liquid light, unconditional loving light. If you feel any anxiety, anger, frustration about anything, about your body, about your life, about the world, about anything. Anything that you feel angry and enraged about. Feel free to hand them over to the Divine Mother. Let her diffuse all that anger and enragement, all the frustration. Let her infuse you with understanding, with patience, with peacefulness, with compassion, and with her loving energy. And it is done. Press yourselves up into a seated pose with the eyes closed now. And slip your hands together by your forehead, thumbs by the forehead. Take a deep breath. Awaken the third eye, the pineal gland, your command center. This is where all energies integrate, assimilate. This is where the unmanifest becomes manifest. That which you dream about, that what you visualize and pray for. All your affirmations manifest and come about and become real and become form and manifest in your daily life here from here. So see yourselves authentically confident and healthy, peaceful, empowered, connected with Divine Mother. Hands to heart, seated in your heart. Let the light of the heart brightly open, shine, and embody you in all directions. Deeply bow to that light. Deeply bow to your soul's light. Bow to the Divine Mother. And the same light that is within my heart honors that light that is in your heart. Namaste. Jai Bhagwan, may your soul always be victorious. Follow the soul. Follow that guidance. Stay connected to Divine Mother. Go outside and feel rooted. Feel the energies of the elements around you. Sustain your life. When you come up, open your eyes, come back, and think about setting up a few minutes later today, anytime, maybe several breaks for you to go into your gardens, go out in your backyards, go into a lake nearby, go be outdoors where you can see the sky, see the trees, the birds, and breathe the air and the sun and the moon. Light up candles often. Let it represent the sun that gives you life. And I thank you, I bow to you for today, for joining me in this time. I'm always proud and honored to know you and to have you in my life. Namaste. Until next time, I hope that you are here with me often. Hope you taking good care of yourselves. Maybe you like to journal a few moments before you go about your next activities. So take care of yourself, drink plenty of water, and know that I'm here to support you however you may need. Namaste. Bye-bye. Love you all so much.